Okay, it's Johnny Art with my Bardic journey. So I have this poem, and I'm working with Sophie, and I'm going to do 10 different versions of this particular poem that Sophie recommended to me that I try to sing it like a bard and accompany myself. And this was my first thought, and I thought, oh man, Glenn Velez, I should really try to take that course that I signed up for twice that I didn't do. I have this Remo drum. I'm not really crazy about it. It's very dead to me anyway, so I thought I would try it. So I'm going to I'm doing 10 versions. This is the version I tried the other day, and I'm going to document a little bit of each version. This is version 1, and the poem it's called Nothing as Long as Possible. And I'd like to try to do nothing as long as possible. Just sit and look at a stick. Maybe watch the sky change over an hour. Watch the colors shift on the Palisades. This is better than I did it the other day. This is like the Heart Sutra. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva doing deep prajna paramita clearly saw emptiness of all the 5 conditions, thus completely relieving misfortune and pain. The emptiness. I like that. I just want my own time. I just want my own breath. I want my life to sweep like the second hand of a fine watch. I don't want to tick off the minutes to my death. I want a smooth, continuous flow. I'm going to quit my job again. Alright, so I'm going to actually do this just for myself. Alright, screw it. You know me. 24/7, so I'm actually going to do this. This is version number 1 of my Bardic Ways, which is, trying to recite a given poem. I'm doing 10 versions. This is version 1. This is version 1, but it's actually going better than the original version that I tried to do of this with the frame drum, which I didn't like, and this kind of beater. Here I go. Nothing as long as possible. I'd like to try to do nothing as long as possible. Just sit and look at a stick. Maybe watch the sky change over an hour. Watch the colors shift on the Palisades. I just want to own my time. I just want to own my breath. I want my life to sweep like the second hand of a fine watch. I don't want to tick off the minutes to my death. I want a smooth, continuous flow. I'm gonna quit my job again. I've been so good for 6 decades. The time has come for me to reckon that I'm not getting any younger. And being faithful to trifling matters pays my bills as my soul goes begging. Who will compensate me for the life I've wasted? No one, and I'm the only one who can save me. The only one who knows I have a song to sing. It's not enough to have holidays and vacations when I should be a force of nature, a sacred spring. I'll write my poems on toilet paper and flush them to the ocean. I only have to satisfy myself. Growing my soul is my true vocation. My dedication to comfort and ease and order have not fed my soul. I'm not a functionary. I'm someone else's mortar holding up a wall that I will never own. Pushing my back up against someone else's soil. I want to dig a garden of my own, make my own compost, tend my worms in loam, set a few fence posts and feel at home in my own skin, with my own kin, who are anyone I care to host. Will I burn my 401k on the beach, put my retirement out of reach, invest in my vision of life today, pick up my guitar and go and play. Even this is just a stopgap. Writing poems about not writing songs is bogus. Charles Bukowski left his drink and walked away when he saw me. Leonard Cohen kept his hat on. He knew he wouldn't be staying long. Am I wrong to think that I can own my mind, own my my time, own my income, enter my prime. After I pass the time of my greatest creativity, energy, boldness, mobility, connectivity, electricity, and promise. Still I am in the market for my own soul's growth. I am the target audience, the one who needs what I have the most. Maybe it's a blessing that I have no accomplishments of which to boast. No reason to open a bottle of champagne and toasts. I guess I just want to stop living a life of coasting and burning out and recovering, of being slighted and discovering that it's not enough to be clever. You have to wear out some shoe leather, trying to sell yourself every day and convince people that what you say has value and is deserving of a moment of time, maybe a dime. Am I getting any closer by slanting these rhymes? I am content to catch a woman's smile and steal a glimpse of her behind. I squeeze myself like one of those toys and pop out my nose and ears and mind. And nothing seems to change from day to day. I don't mind if it's a longer play. Is this a brick in my yellow road? When I diverge in the wood, will I remember the moment I stood and took neither and decided to elevate instead? 2, 3, 4. You didn't know that I could fly, or that I have friends on the ground and friends in the sky, gnomes and fairies and elves and sprites. I'm not much of a conjurer, but I know if you whisper a request, they just might hear it. So maybe that's all I really needed, a little magic to gain some perspective, to find a way to renew my faith in my own ability to have a say in my life. And if I do act as if things are as I wish them to be, know that I have the power to make it so. Then one day I will see that the power to dream and the decision to be are only a heartbeat apart. And here we go. Let's start. Version 1.